Yo, what is going on, guys? Hex Element back here for another video. Today I wanted to be talking about going from the average thinking when it comes to a Tshare all the way to long-term thinking when it comes to a Tshare, and how that knowledge can make you financially successful in the future.
By my hex from the fucking start, sacrificing all this bread like I'm rich at heart.
Alright, so when it comes to a Tshare with Hex, I usually tell people that it's 1, a certificate of deposit, 2, a money printer, basically saying that you lock up your coins for a certain amount of time and you're going to earn yield on that, and you're basically going to accrue Hex per day. And so, you know, you're literally minting your own coins by being a stakeholder. And then my other video explains it way further than this. This is just a bare understanding so that we can get to the other concepts. So yeah, if you haven't seen that, go watch it. Anyways, let's get on with it. Right, so after you have the basic understanding, you really just have the average thinking, and the average thinking is what's reality for today. You know, you earn Hex every day, right, per Tshare that you have. You average 5 to 6 Hex per Tshare a day, and let's say you have 1 Tshare, you're going to be making about $1 a day, right? And so that's the average level thinking, you know. Right now, you know that 1 Tshare is going to cost around $4,350 USD. And so, you know, you're thinking that you're making $1 per Tshare that you have, which is true in right now. But so yeah, that's the average thinking, and it's the truth. But yeah. All right, so this is the point of the whole video, this slide right here. If you take anything away from this video, please let it be this slide. You know, we have the average thinking where, you know, you think that 1 Tshare is only going to get you about $1 per day, you know, which is true. But how long term are we going to think about this, right? You know, when Hex hits $1, you'll be getting $5 a day on 1 Tshare instead of, you know, what is it, $1 a day, right? And so what about when Hex hits $100? Then you're going to be getting 500 USD payout daily, right, for the length of your Tshare. So for 1 Tshare, when Hex hits $100, it's going to be 500, and these are conservative numbers, guys. These are really conservative numbers, you know, 500 to 600 daily, right? Hex hits $500, which it will. I strongly believe it. So it hits $500, then 1 Tshare payout is going to be $2,500 daily, right? Or when it hits 1,000, 5,000 USD daily. So, you know, you have, if you have these long-term thinking, even with $100, you know, if you have, let's say 2 Tshares, boom, that's $1,000 a day, you know, guys. So, if you really just have to have this long-term thinking, think not today, not what can I get out of it today, but if I stake for a long term, hold my bag, what can it do for me in the future? How can I delay gratification, hold the bag till tomorrow, just meaning a long period of time, delay that gratification, and I promise you guys, you will not regret doing this, because you just have to have that long-term mentality. Your worldview has to be, you know, you have to change your worldview when it comes to trading and all that kind of stuff. So when you have that long-term mentality, you can look at these different levels, you know, and I think it'll go above that. So $100, you'll be getting $500 a day per Tshare for the length of your stake. $500, $2,500 a day. Hex hits $1,000, you'll be getting $5,000 a day. So, you know, guys, it's insane thinking long term how big this can get, and how big our bags can get, right? So you might think, oh, you know, I'm only a crab, right? These people are already millionaires, I'm too late. No, you're not. I mean, of course we all wish we were earlier, but you're not late. Imagine if you could get in Bitcoin at 25 cents. You'd want to do that, wouldn't you? Yeah, of course. And on top of that, you're not having to mine to get interest. You know, that's going to inflate the price heavily. You are just staking. You don't have to buy anything. Good for the environment. And, you know, you're doing great things. So Hex is a win-win, you know. And, you know, we're not even talking about Hex and PulseX, sorry, Pulse and PulseX. You know, it's crazy. So yeah, when you have this long-term mentality, you can see where it can go, and you can see where, even if you're a crab and you only own 20,000 Hex, or if you do a 15-year stake, a 10-year stake, hell, even a 5-year stake, you know, who knows where Hex could go in the next 5 years, right? And so you don't want to miss out, because the Tshare only gets it more expensive as the price goes up, guys. So the reason that people want to stake 15 years is because in 10 years from now, right, and when your stake stops, you're no longer going to get the same rate for the Tshare that you got 10 years prior. So, you know, that's why it's important to stake now. Have that long-term mentality. Understand that you are not late, right? You're not late whatsoever. We are so early to the game. Like I said, even though we didn't get in earlier, we all wish we technically did. It's not the end of the world. there's still so much opportunity for so much growth. And if you have that long-term mentality just like this, boom, we're done. You know, it's game over, baby, with that long-term mentality. Delay that gratification, and we're gonna get there, guys. We're gonna get there. So basically, guys, this last slide is just kind of a bonus slide. Just go God mode, you know. Now that you have this understanding of all this stuff, you know, all these different things can start clicking off and making light bulbs go off in your head, you know, and just like it did mine, you know. And it's just crazy. It's just crazy to think about the future, what Hex can do. And then, you know, we can go on the conversations of what Pulse and what PulseX are going to do, them being deflationary, you know. But on the topic of the Tshare, you know, just go God mode, guys, because now you have this long-term mentality mindset, and you understand where or how much your bag could be worth in the future when you stake now and for longer, right? Especially with that bonus that you can get by, you know, staking longer, because every year accrues you, you know, a multiplier. But, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Well, guys, that has been it from me. I just wanted to get on here and talk about the Tshare mentality real quick, because, you know, I talk to a lot of people that really just don't understand it very well, or have that, you know, long-term mindset of where is it not today, but where will it be tomorrow kind of mindset, you know. I think that's very important when it is to paying your future self and delaying that gratification, understanding that, you know, that Tshare. So anyways, guys, yeah, that has been it for me. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and look forward to seeing you guys next time. Peace out.
By my hex from the fucking start, sacrificing all this bread like I'm